Okay, here we go. This is our first ever. So if you're watching the recording back, give me some grace. Who knows what's going to come out of my mouth? But this is our first ever MK close-up. And I created this. I just feel like God dropped it in my spirit, really. So you won't hear me necessarily say this on every one of them, but I created this because I feel like Crystal said something to me several months ago. One of our directors, one of my friends, said, "You're just so great at sales." And I'm like, "No, I'm not." She said, "Yes, you are." And I thought about that and I thought, I love what this product does for someone. I love how it transforms their skin. I mean, like you can look at all the Mary Kay girls on here and you can look at their skin and I can just stop talking. You can be like, I want some of that. Um, and I have this saying that I say all the time. So if you know me, you know this already, that our vision, our goal is that if you're in Mary Kay or you're a client of Mary Kay, that you look and feel like $1,000,000 with our product as the vehicle. And that you have the least amount of products for the most amount of results, and it's customizable. So I will tell you this, I'm speaking to a group that has both guests and consultants in it. So consultants and guests, consultants, if you're building your own skincare, guests, if you're allowing someone to do that for you or you want to after today, that is customizable. I'm going to talk to you about a couple base groups, kind of like if you were going to make my mama used to have this, and I don't even like sweets, but I can just smell it and taste it right now. She used to have this base pie, like homemade pie, like that you stir and it gets thicker and thicker. And then she made it whatever, she would make it banana, or she would make it chocolate, or she would, make it whatever. So that's the base. So we're going to talk about the base. We're going to talk about just my favorite things. As I said a little bit earlier, if you're just hopping on, this is not a party. There will not be a set sheet at the end where but you are going to fall in love with this. So if you're a guest of a consultant, she can hook you up. And we really, that is our vision, that we know we sell a product. I happen to think it's just as noble to sell as it is to buy. And I think that the service that you get with a Mary Kay consultant is bar none in a company that has stood for skincare for 60 years. We have over 1,600 patents to our name in skincare and anti-aging, and we have stood the test of time. So it's important that you are both free to fall in love with something and free to not fall in love with something. The virtual door is not locked. You don't have to buy an eye cream to get out of here. And so, eye cream. Okay, I got it right here. I have a feeling I'm going to have forgotten something and be like, hold on, I'm going to go get it. So let me first talk to you about, my name is Pam, by the way. I know it says that on the screen. I'm going to talk to you about our two, like, pie, the pie recipe skincares we have a full line of everything, but that are most popular. So this is the Miracle Set. This is the retrofit. So we just reimagined our Miracle Set. We have had a Miracle Set for many years. And this one is like the best of our original, the best of the new, and add in some on-trend updated technology. So it literally comes with your cleanser, your moisturizer, a night treatment, and a day treatment that includes a sunscreen, and you just choose an eye cream. And I'm going to show you which eye cream most people pick in a moment. But this is great everyday anti-aging Miracle Set. And it comes in formulas, obviously, whatever your skin type is, and we fix that up for you. It's the only set so far right now that FDA allows us to say that you can tell the difference in one day. And that is the comment we get, other than that it feels so soft and glowy. That's the comment we get most often. Okay. This next set is really our most popular set. This is our repair line. Okay, so it comes with a cleanser, a lifting serum, a day cream, a night cream, and an eye cream. This eye cream that I told you about is by far our most potent eye cream. It has a metal tip on it right there, and that is made of zinc, magnesium, aluminum, and copper, and it always stays cold. So you just squeeze it out of that little hole right there, and you can, if you have puffy eyes, you can blend it in with this. Our eye creams migrate, And so you don't want to, you want any cream, you don't ever want to push like into your lash line. Ours will scoot up. So if you put it right in here, it's going to scoot up into that crease. If you put it on your lid and a little bit on your bone, it's going to scoot down to close to your lashes. So you don't have to place it there and risk, your eyes holding on to that and making your eyes water, because it wouldn't matter what product is, it's going to do that. We have a Miracle Set eye cream. It's great. We have a firming eye cream that I use the Repair one time a day, and then I use the firming. That's the one I forgot to bring. And I like thick. It looks like white zinc on my eyes. It's not, and then I just let it marinate and let it soak in. So, and I'll let you see my eyes up close. I'm not in college, just in case you wanted to know. Okay, so that's the Repair Set. The reason why you would use the Repair Set is to repair it literally goes back and repairs past damage that may be from neglect, or if you grew up when I did and we put iodine in our baby oil and fried ourselves on top of the university roof before we knew about skin cancer. But it also has high-end ingredients, including encapsulated retinol in the night cream, to not only treat your skin for daily anti-aging, but for example, for lines that have formed, it will lift the line from the bottom up. So when you see before and after pictures, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing those lines being lifted from the bottom up. So it is pretty stellar. Sometimes people want to take the eye cream and this serum and add them. They're not quite ready for the set. They're in their Miracle Set, or we've created a set for them from our lines, and they want to add this product. We call this product Spanx for the face, or Botox in a bottle. I know. If you don't know what Spanx is, or you don't need them, you might not can be my girlfriend, but it's all good. This lifting serum is specifically treating the youth triangle, which is right here. And so it lifts, firms, provides some luminosity. It's incredible. It's the only thing in your set that everything else has a use up rate about 3 to 4 months, really some things longer, but I just want to be generous. This one has a use up rate of 5 to 6 weeks. So a lot of times when people get their set, they'll buy a spare. And then when they get down to their spare, they'll replace their spare. The reason they buy a spare is they do not want to be out of Spanx for the face. Okay. So those are our two bases for our pie or our cake, whatever we're doing. Tell me in the chat if you currently use one of those, what you use and what your favorite thing is about it. We'll do that while I'm taking a sip. Rachel, Rochelle, I just saw your comment and almost spit my drink out. Yes, some of us need it for the whole body. I'm gonna talk about body skin too. Okay, so that is our basis of our skincare. Now, when you build, I'm talking about skincare and I'm going to talk about color, but when you build skincare, you start with that, and then we ask you questions like, I call them the magic wand questions. So even if you're a consultant, ask yourself this. The magic wand questions are in your skin's current state. If I had a skincare magic wand that I could wave over your face and you could change or improve the things that you would want to, is there anything that you would change or improve? So somebody tell me in the chat, what would you, if you're brave, we're all friends here. I know I told people they could come in their bathrobe, they could come with their hair in a towel, they just could not come naked. So that's the deal. What would you change or improve about your skin? Because that's where we start to fine tune, my cobbler, same lioness, same, what your skincare looks like. For example, just because if you could see, I have about 25 or 30 products in front of me. Just because we make them doesn't mean you need them all. And that's important because I love it all. I'm telling you all my favorites. But I will also tell you in the process how I use them, the things that I don't use as often, those kind of things. So sunspots, yes. Pigmentation, usually the fine lines, teacher lines, the things that people tend to say are lines, fine lines. Pigmentation is a big one. Sometimes as you start to get a little bit older, your skin loses the brightness or the finish that you used to have. I get a lot of people saying, my foundation's not staying on very well. That almost always is not the foundation. It's almost always the condition of your skin and the lack of proper exfoliation and moisturization. So, crepey skin, Rochelle, we are sisters. So, okay, let's talk about some things that you would add. I'm going to tell you about our clinical line in just a minute, but I'm going to tell you about some easy things to add into your system first. These two are called Mix and Mask. This is our charcoal mask and our moisture renewing gel mask. This is a great detox. I don't know how anybody gets by a summer without this. It has rosemary extract. Always have to smell it. Honeysuckle, eucalyptus. It has activated charcoal, which absorbs up to 200 times its weight, which is incredible. Our pores can hold 7 years of debris, 7 years. And so it vacuums out those pores. If you have oilier skin, you're going to watch it turn dark as it dries. If you have drier skin, you're going to watch it get lighter or kind of a different color. If you have a blemish or anything that's trying to form under the skin, you're going to see a little white dot. And so it's a great detox. I would say if you have oilier skin, do it 2 to 3 times, oily or blemish prone, 2 to 3 times a week in the summer. If not, do it once a week. This is also great for your teens or anybody involved in sports. My niece cheered and danced, and when she was in high school, she just started college. But this got rid of those, I call them sweat pimples, you know, that form from them just being sweating all the time, and also helped her back acne. This is a yummy moisture gel mask. It is in a gel form. It does not have any anti-aging ingredients in it. Oh, the charcoal mask also has navy bean in it. Now, it's our proprietary ingredient. We use the extract from the navy bean in a lot of our products to create brightness. And it is definitive. Like when you use it one time, you will notice that probably first before you notice anything. This moisture gel mask, if you are a consultant, you probably sleep in this, and that's what most of us do. You can use it as a mask if you want to. It doesn't add any, you don't feel oily. We usually do our whole nighttime skincare, including our moisturizer, our nourishing oil. Then we put this at the last step. It's a little tacky at first, but then it sets just really quick. So you're not going to slide off your pillow. When you wake up, baby booty soft. That's amazing. Okay. These are our power duo right here. This is our micellar water. Tell me in the chat if you double cleanse. This is our micellar water and our oil-free eye makeup remover. I'll open the chat so I can actually see you. Okay. Whoops, lots of new messages. Sorry, guys. Okay. Double cleansing is the best. We used to have towels, like cleansing cloths. Then we found out it's not good for people to scrub, and they're destroying their skin barrier. We don't want that, because we don't want that. So micellar water is like a magnet to all the grimy, gooey stuff that collects in your skin during the day, and it allows your cleanser to get in there and do its job. So just with a round cotton round or those big oval, I love those big oval ones, just do your whole face and do your eye makeup remover, and then you can cleanse your face. So micellar water. These are a great duo gift for people. Now, if you have used Mary Kay at all, you probably use this product. This is our #1 most popular product. Okay, the difference between micellar water makeup. Micellar water is for the face and the neck. It does not do eyes. I actually put on my eyes one day. Don't do that. Because I was just grabbing the bottle and Mom had switched the tops. And so I saw the pink top and I was like, whoa, what is this? See how it's divided? You just shake it up. The division is, it's completely oil-free, but the division is some is for waterproof makeup, some is for regular. And then you put it on a cotton round. You gently just lay it on your eye and you wipe. And it dissolves all of that makeup, but it allows you to keep more of your lashes instead of scrubbing and shedding them. It also conditions your lashes so that you can keep more of them as well. I'm gonna get y'all to mute if you will, if you accidentally unmuted. That would be amazing. Okay, so who has used the eye makeup remover? Usually everybody. Good question. Does a charcoal mask bring out impurities and have breakouts before it clears? Occasionally. What I find more is that it detoxes it, you know, like that you'll have a little white dot, so really like even before you know you are going to have a pimple. If y'all can mute out when you hop in, that'd be great. So I think skin can purge when you start a new skincare line. If you maybe have not been consistent with one, or maybe you've been using one that's not meant to deep clean, it can purge occasionally, but it's not like always going to purge. Okay, so the next thing we're going to talk about is our actives. If you are 20 or over, you need retinol. Retinol used to only be available by prescription. And I'm so grateful we can do it over the counter. We got approved to do dermacosmetics a couple years ago. I'm not good with time, maybe 3 years ago. And this is the first thing that we launched in our clinical solutions line. Now, when I say clinical solutions, that is not a skincare set. They are boosters and add-ons. This retinol, when somebody was talking about pigmentation, lines, acne scars, pretty much, I mean, it's, don't use it on the baby, but pretty much everything you want to improve or get rid of, then you want to do that. So it comes with a facial milk to integrate that into your system and to add moisture, because anytime you put an active on your skin that's this pure, you sometimes can have irritation if you don't do it right. It also comes with a retinization chart. And if you are a consultant and you haven't used it yet, you want to make sure you follow that chart. And if you're a guest of a consultant, and this is something you want to add to your system, you want to do the 8-week retinization. I had a customer, she's in California, and she confessed to me, she sent me a picture, what did you do to your face? And she said, I didn't believe you. I just thought, well, it's okay. I'm like the exception. And so she just slathered it all over and didn't follow the directions. And then she's like, back off a few days, girl, and then we'll start over. But you will love, love, love the results. In fact, I would love it if you took a before and after, because it is dramatic. It is dramatic. This is one of the best things you can do for your skin. Now, if you are nursing or pregnant, I love you, but you cannot use that yet. We have a resurfacer that I'm about to show you that you can use instead. And it'll do you until you get through that passage of time. Okay, so these right here are also in the clinical line. I'll skip to them. These 4 are boosters, and they are need specific. Retinol help with redness. I will address that. That's my Sierra. Yes, Sierra, remind me to answer that off screen for a detailed answer, but yes, it helps with redness. It's we have to talk about, is that rosacea? Is that, all the things, but yes. Okay, so these are based on what you need. So one is it's vitamin C plus resveratrol. So that's for fine lines. If you start to notice lines here, 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 all the places, that is something you definitely want to do. One is HA, so hyaluronic acid plus ceramide. This is one that almost everyone uses. It's for deep level cell moisturization. And how many of you are oily? Tell me in the chat if you're oily. When I say moisture, don't have I used to be oily, and now I'm kind of combination of normal with the passage of time. So if you don't moisturize enough, y'all stay tuned, because I'm going to tell you a hack. You're going to die. If you don't stay moisturized enough, your skin will overcreate sebum, surface oil, trying to compensate. So you definitely want to make sure you moisturize at a deeper level, and then on the daily with one of our oil-free moisturizers, which are almost all of them. So HA plus ceramide, most people use that. The next one is ferulic acid, ferulic plus niacinamide. This niacinamide is the #1 trending ingredient in 2024 in skincare, and it has a multiple uses. But combined, the ferulic acid and niacinamide is a brightener, like an extreme brightener. Now, these are boosters to a skincare line. So you would want to be on a skincare line. You would literally cleanse your skin, use them, go on with your routine. That's how simple. And they all have a glass dropper, and you just do like that and then put it on. I use this one night and day. I use the C once a day, and I use the HA twice a day. So, and y'all, I'm not going to tell you many prices, but the reason I'm going to tell you this price is I want you to know something. When I tell you a price, or when your consultant tells you a price, if you're a guest, I'm going to preface it by, you're going to think, why does it not cost more? Because we buy from the manufacturer, sell to the consumer. There are only 5 manufacturers of cosmetics in the world, and we are one of them, and we don't outsell. We only manufacture for ourselves. We have a state-of-the-art, 0 landfill manufacturing facility in Lewisville, Texas, good old USA. And we have dermatologists on staff, lab on staff, all our R&D is there, our creation is there, our manufacturing is there. So you're not paying a middleman. So when I tell you this is an active that you normally can only get at a med spa, plastic surgeon's office, an esthetician that has a doctor, on hand, and it's $38 for this file. I know, I know, but I'm telling you. Okay, so the last one is the resurfacer. It has PHA, polyhydroxy acid, and AHA, alpha hydroxy acid. Those acids are just great for daily resurfacing. They help with pigmentation. They help with the skin's finish. They help reveal the brightness and the luminosity that cells not shedding or, blocking. And this is what you would use if you are not using retinol, or if you are in a period of your life where you can't use retinol. And there are very few people that are retinol sensitive. Very few. It's not a high sensitivity. It's a high sensitivity if you throw it at your skin and don't retinize for 8 weeks, but I'm talking about allergy. So there you go. There's our boosters. One of the things I want to mention, I got to talk fast, y'all. I knew this was going to be difficult. I forgot to tell you I was raised up north. That's why I told you when you started to get a pen. I might go 5 minutes over, but I'm going to do my very best. I just want to infuse you with all of my favorites. And I think hanging out is the best way to do that. With our lines. Now, if you went home and you had, say, something good, like a Chanel moisturizer and a Lancome cleanser, and you bought the Chanel second, and you decided to mix those. And it is very often, almost always, not always, that those products from different good lines have a reaction. The ingredients react. You are not reacting to one of the products, but you're going to think it's the last one that you used. And so my advice is always to keep your skincare in the same line. But with us, the reason we can create and customize your skincare routine is our doctors on staff make sure that every product that we make is interchangeable. For example, my own personal skincare line, I won't go into it because you'll be like, you weird, because I'm highly sensitive. I use a combination of the Miracle Set, the Repair Set, and the Naturally line. And then I use all the ancillary, extra things. So one of the things I use in the Naturally line is this moisture stick. Oh gosh, y'all, this is my actual one. It's a little crusty looking. Okay. This is the best lip balm ever, but it's also great if you have littles to throw in your diaper bag. It's so moisturizing. Like my daughter is not a little, she's 24, but she has super dry skin. Sometimes she will just stripe it all over her face, and then she'll put her moisturizer on. But I use this morning and evening as part of my lip care, and I'm really happy with the way my lips are doing at my not 20 age. So that's the moisturizing stick from the Naturally line. While I'm talking about, no, I'm going to tease you with that. I'm going to do that. Okay, so the next thing I'll show you is, let me show you a couple color things, and then I'll do this. I'm going to show you our compacts. This is our Perfect Compact. It's designed for you. This one happens to have a cheek color and a highlighter, a contour, and 3 shadows. This one has what I love to build for somebody, and it's called a blush brick. This is my cool one. So we take 3 cool, or 3 warm, depending on what your jam is, and blushers. And then we do a highlighter, and then you can literally sweep across there with your brush and get the perfect 1 in a million colors. So that's what that compact looks like. This is our mini. This is what I take if I'm just going on a 2-day trip. I'm the girl that could wear the same shadows for the rest of my life. Somebody has to make me try something new. So this fits either 1 shadow and a blusher or bronzer, or 4 shadows. And look at that. It's a great little gift for somebody who's just starting to wear makeup. This is our Mac Daddy. Look how skinny it is. It doesn't have a mirror because we didn't want it to break in your shadows. So I have all the shadows in here. I know I'm like this girl, but I have all of them in here for display. Gorgeous. But you can put this together with your blushers, your shadows, everything, and have everything. So those are compacts. That's fun. While I'm on color, I will tell you about, does anybody need melt-proof makeup? Thankfully, if you're not from Louisiana, you're going to think this is the most hilarious statement. Thankfully, we're in the 90s, not the hundreds. Can anybody give me a high five? Are y'all so excited? People from, up north that are watching this are like, okay. So this is our foundation primer. I wear this every single day. This is what I am. I'm an 11-minute in the bathroom girl. Anybody like to get in and get out, get it done? This is why I don't straighten my hair. I haven't straightened my hair in years because I was like, it's too much trouble. And then in Louisiana, you walk outside and there it's curly again. So I love this because it keeps my makeup looking like poreless. Now, skin is textured. We're not going to be completely poreless, but we can make you look like you have a filter on your face, and it keeps it on. So this is the first thing I do before foundation. I also love it because it's not, I'll show it to you on the back of my hand. It is not, it's kind of clear. Oops, I just squirted it across the room. That's standard. Okay, I cannot be a YouTuber. See, it's kind of clear, and it is not dry or oily. It literally is just silky. So good. Then the thing I do after I get my makeup done is this. Oh, what did I do? That's fun. Yay. Whatever we did. This is our finishing spray. You get your face done, elbow length, shake it up, just and it will set for 16 hours. It also will, we love the fireworks. I know, isn't that fun? It also will freshen you up. So I don't ever freshen my makeup up if I'm going somewhere in the evening. I just come home, I put a little lips on, make sure my eyes are good, spray this and fluff up my hair and go. So amazing. Okay. Let's talk about these babies. All my favorites. What? Okay, it comes with a little spatula that I just pulled out. These are our hydrogel eye patches. I wish that I could have screen shared and talked at the same time, but I was not going to attempt that. Look how pink and glittery they are, because the before and after on these, you would just be like, I want 4. And you want to give them to your girlfriends as gifts. They are hydrogel, means water suspended in a gel matrix, but they have all sorts, it's like a salad for your face, raspberries, broccoli, all these botanicals that are meant to depuff and moisturize that area. I actually do them under my eye, on my eyelid right here. Like I'll use 3 pairs. Now, I'm not talking like TJ Maxx or the dollar store. I'm talking if you were to get really good eye patches. Usually you can get 4 to 6 pairs for like $80-ish. That's kind of standard. This is 30 pairs for 40. Again, I'm not going to tell you a lot of prices, but there you go. Okay. Let's talk about this brush set. Everybody needs a good brush set. Now, remember I told you this one comes with your powder brush, your angled cheek brush, which is a lot of our favorites, and 3 shadow brushes. And I've got my little, you can buy add-on brushes. I've got my little spoolie brush in there. We have lots of add-on brushes. We have a cream brush. We have a smudger brush. We have all sorts of add-on brushes. But the reason I'm suggesting that is I am, as I said, 11-minute in the bathroom girl. And so I would be like, I just do it with my fingers. The difference in using brushes is incomparable. Like, gift yourself. This whole set is $56. And compared to a line that would have a quality brush like that with the same amount of brushes and a pouch, you would usually pay $250 to $325-ish right there on a counter line. So they're amazing. The other favorite brush is this. Now this is mine, so you can see it's used. This is our blending brush is what it's called. And I love it I put a little bit of my foundation on there. I have very little foundation on. A little dot of foundation. I'm mixing CC's cream for the summer and just dot it all over and blend it in. And it gives you like an airbrush look. Love it. It's like $16, I think. Okay. Next thing I'm going to talk to you about, I'll take a breather. Does anybody have any questions about what I've talked about so far in the chat? We're right at 9:30. I'm hoping I can finish you up in about 5 minutes. Everybody needs that brush. Now, my daughter, I talked her into trying this one because she loves the liquid foundation brush, which I do too. But, and I love the cream brush for my concealer. So, you know, all the brushes, the cream, you don't want to use your cream brush, like for your cream shadows and your concealer, you don't want to use a different brush. You want to use that cream brush for that. Because we have some amazing liquid shadows. I had to stop because I was like, I got all the things. Okay, no questions. I'm going to move on. This, can I get some love for those of you who use this in the chat? This is our nourishing oil. You notice the branding matches this. It's from our Naturally line. Now, I knew I was going to get on this soapbox. I really wasn't going to do this, but I have to because I have a group of you that are, that hear me. Their FDA in the United States, we follow the European Union. We are the #1 best-selling brand of skincare, color cosmetics, and anti-aging in the world in direct sales. And that was not, we didn't go, oh, we are. That was a company called Euromonitor. You can look it up. They do the people that count, all the things. And we are in the top 5 global brands, like every counter brand across the world. And we follow the European Union. The FDA bans 13 ingredients, 13, 1-3, in the United States. And the European Union is approaching 1,500 ingredients. So you can see why we would want to follow those standards. So if we, for example, if we say something's oil-free, it is completely oil-free. The FDA allows it to have oil in it and still say oil-free up to a certain percentage. Now, this is 100% natural. The reason I'm going into this is because FDA does not have a term. So I want you to hear me. I'm not trying to burst your bubble, but I want to tell you the truth because marketing people will not tell you the truth. Well, evidently they aren't. There's no such thing as non-toxic, natural, organic, cruelty-free, vegan, gluten-free that FDA allows in all of those terms that FDA allows in cosmetics and skincare in the United States. They do not exist medically or clinically. It is only a marketing term. Only a marketing term. So, but there are a few companies, very few. I actually don't know of another one. I'm just sure there are other ones that will pay one of 2 companies in the world that will certify something as 100% natural. And we did that with the Naturally line. It has a cleanser, it has an exfoliator, it has the oil, and it has the moisture balm. And they have to start at raw material, R&D, development, manufacturing, marketing, packaging, everything. And if you deviate at all from those things, they can pull your certification. So ours is certified by Cosmos EcoCert. Okay, that took a little bit of time. That's my soapbox. This nourishing oil, the people that have noticed the biggest difference are my oily girls. Remember I told you I'd get back to you? Because oily skin overcreates surface oil, trying to compensate from us cleansing the mess out of it to get the oil gone. And so it's like this constant cycle, and people just like, I cannot get it. I cannot get it. So morning and evening, it's more in the evening, like I use a whole dropper. It's a glass dropper. So in the morning, I would take about that much. In the evening, see the top line, I would take about that much. And I put it on my hands and I pat it all over my face after my last moisture step, and my neck. Make sure you do everything to your neck that you do to your face. My oily girls that I had test this when it came out because they told us that was true. And I was like, they're going to die. Became less oily in the first week they used it. So it's also great for the tips of your hair, your cuticles. It is incredible mixed with this body lotion. This is our Time-Wise Tony body lotion. You just squirt you a squirt, put you a dropper of that in it, rub it all over your body. Y'all, you will pet your skin. It is so incredible. This body lotion moisturizes for 24 hours. You notice it said toning. Again, don't tell me if you don't need toning because the Spanx for the face. Don't tell me. Put it on anything that jiggles, just anything. That is one that we want to dip ourselves in the vat. So that's that. Our lip glosses. I pulled a lip gloss because I wanted you to see. I'm going to apply it so you can see it. Okay, see that applicator? It's my favorite. See how it bends and hugs your lip line? It's a Huggy is what it's called. And it's not sticky. It's amazing. You're going to love them. You will need 4 or 5. Sunscreen. We have chemical sunscreen and we have a mineral sunscreen. It has, I always have to read it, 22.973% zinc oxide, but it does not sit, the whiteness that zinc will do. It does not sit on the outside of your skin. Incredible. Everyone is loving it. And we're working on the body one now. So just be excited about that. Okay. One more thing, maybe 2 more things. Oh gosh, exfoliation. Y'all, this is my favorite product. Okay, we're just going to go. This is our peel. This is a glycolic peel. So if you go to an esthetician, one of the simple peels they'll do, just a matter of if you have a facial and it's just for that day, is they'll use a glycolic acid. And glycolic acid, it does not do what the heavy peel does and make you, well, it does peel if you don't deliver it in something, but it doesn't make your skin like slough off like an alligator, like a heavier peel would. Ours is delivered in a marine botanical, so you literally have no downtime. And so you cleanse your face. This, other than our skincare, this is my favorite product we make. It is a texture glow game changer. So you put it on your face, avoid the little bit area right around here. And I also get a little sensitive right here. And I do my neck too. And leave it on for 10 minutes. Wipe it off and then follow with your routine. What it does is it sloughs off your surface cells, but it also goes deeper to the ones that through environment or just like maybe not getting to them as often or just clinging to each other. So when you apply your products after, even after just one time, you're going to notice that your skin receives it better. It is a game changer. And look how big it is. Like it lasts for forever. So that, and then we have a microdermabrasion set that because of time, I'm not going to go into, even though I had out. That's also amazing. I alternate them. I use a peel twice a week. On the other days, I use the microdermabrasion. Okay. This is the last one, and I want to talk to you. This is our, we call it purple pudding. It's our oil-free hydrating gel. This is for normal combination oily skin. It's not an anti-aging product, but it's a moisture reservoir. So if you find that you feel like Shelby, I'll answer that in a little bit. I use retinol, but then on the off nights, I use either the peel or the microdermabrasion. But yes, I do, because retinol is an exfoliant. You don't want to do it. You could do it in the morning, but you don't want to do it on the same night that you do retinol. This is, it is heaven is what it is. We have a companion product called Intense Moisturizing Cream that's for super dry skin or for your feet. It's incredible for your feet. But this is used on top of your moisturizer, not instead of. So it provides a reservoir. Riley uses this. If you've seen my daughter's glow, people stop her. Her skin is just glowy. She uses this right before she puts her makeup on. And it's completely oil-free, so you don't feel goopy. And it just feels soft and your moisture level stays the same. Okay, that's a lot of product. You probably thought, Pam, breathe. As I said, I was raised up north, so I talk really fast. But get excited because when we finish this, it's going to text you a list of all these things. The only thing that I think my assistant said we left off was this. And it's going to be a link. All you have to do is put your email. It's not going to like spam you. It's just to identify that, I sent it to you. And you can save it's going to send you a pride point about our company because I want you to be proud of who you buy product from. And it's going to send you that list. And that list is where you'll build. Now, what I would suggest you do is if you haven't done our Mary Kay Skin Analyzer, go to your app store, download the Mary Kay Skin Analyzer, and scan your face with no makeup in good lighting, bathroom or whatever. Screenshot the scan, and there's going to be a list of products. Don't freak out. It's a long list of products. We take that and we customize that. Even if you're a consultant and you haven't done that, your director will help you customize that based on those magic wand questions. But this is what I'm going to tell you. Our goal really is that you look and feel like $1 million. Skin is in, and you deserve, when you look in the mirror, at least occasionally, as corny as that sounds, or you're feeling your face, you deserve to have the thought, I love my skin. Really, this is the only face we get, Like we can buy a new shirt, it's going to be out of style next year, or like we wear it out or get something on it, but this is the only face we get. Your body skin, your facial skin. I have lots of things I didn't even go into with our body care, but I just want you to know that our goal is not to sell you something. We don't want to be in the drawer of buying mistakes that most of us created on Instagram and TikTok post-pandemic. We want to be a place where your money goes a long way, where you're shopping with someone who's paying their kids' braces or their dance class or their mortgage, as in me being a 19-year single mama. We want to serve you. We want to fix what ails you as far as what you want your skin to do. And we want you to be so happy that you buy product from a company that stands for what we do and that you use a product that your consultant will talk you out of something before she'll talk you into one more thing if it doesn't serve what your magic wand questions are. So thank you for being with us. Look for your text, and I can't wait to hear your feedback. You can give me feedback through the email that sent you the link. I would love to know if you have any other questions or anything I can do to serve you. Bye, guys. Thanks for being here.